All right. Hey everybody, this is pilot Quentin Parker's coming to you from the, I guess this would be the south end of Asturias airport in Asturias, Spain, at the north end of the peninsula. And we're going to be doing a flight to Spain. Oh, Jesus. A flight to Madrid. It's about 216 miles to the south. And we'll be doing it again, this sexy little fast number here, the Pilatus PC-12. So, stow your gear and join me in the cockpit. All right. There we go. All right. Now that everybody is situated, let's close her up. That sounds almost surgical. Passenger. There it goes. And baggage. Right. All right. Clear to the left. Clear forward. Clear right. Wait, let's turn it on. Get out the way. Damn you. One. Two. You guys in the back can sit your asses down and put out your cigarettes. Okay. Boop, boop. I have no idea why I've never gotten used to that. Alright, again, clear left, clear forward, clear right, clear prop, if I haven't said it enough, I'll say it again. I love you, XP Realistic. Okay, everything's in the green. We're going to be flying light at half fuel, but we should be able to make it there on that. Like I said, it's only 200 odd miles away. So, our first navigational waypoint will be Leon at 112. like 112 even. Okay. Followed by, and I hope I'm not butchering this. Yep, there's Leon, E-O-N. Valladolid, I believe. I hope that's right. I mean, that's where we're going. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. At 113.65. Out of range. And after that, we'll punch in the VOR for Madrid-Barajas, and we'll take it in. So, yeah. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. We can do it. Do it now. 116.45. I'm sorry, guys. It's first thing in the morning. 116.45. And if we have I'll punch in the ILS for whatever runway we're assigned once we arrive. So that reminds me, it might be 32 right or left for arrival. I'll punch in Madrid's ATIS, which is 118.25. .25. Come on. That's all I wanted. Jeez. One last thing. Put the bearing indicator, or the heading indicator, I'm sorry, at 164. One, 6, 4. After that, we're heading 148 and then 144. All right, I believe we're ready to go. Clear. Thought I saw something. Clear. And releasing the brake. We're rolling, we're rolling, we're rolling. Brake test, functional. Right rudder, left rudder. And that is how a plane should behave. If you're watching this video right after my experience, right after the video where I flew the SR-22, that wasn't... Ooh. That wasn't quite my experience. And this is all I'll say about it real quick. You know, the SR-22 GTSx put out by, you know, Carenado and Thranded Design, two publishers that do good work. This is a Carenado plane, the PC-12. Thranded Design worked on my Piper Warrior 2 that I love so much. So, you know, and I adore the SR-22. So that was like a chocolate and peanut butter moment for me, you know. You know, two good publishing houses with an established track record for me. You know, publishing a preferred plane of mine. Yeah, you know, come on, take my money. Approach path clear. But that wasn't the case. And it was problematic to be kind. Primarily because of the sound situation. I can fully control the sound here. I can't do that in the SR-22. And like, this is a good volume. It's maybe three times as loud as this, and that's the lowest you can go. Add to that, okay, do you hear that? Do you hear a change in pitch? Do you hear a change in volume when I do that? No? You don't hear that? Good. Neither do I. That's not the case with the SR. If I lean in, there's a certain pocket where the volume spikes, and it's annoying because like I can read my primary 6. I can read all of this. I can sort of read this, but even if I can't, I can pop it out and, you know, it's fairly legible there. I don't need to lean in for this. I can pop those out and they're legible. That's not the case with the SR. The SR is primarily a glass cockpit plane, and you have to lean in. You have to lean in to be able to read the PFD and the MFD. You have to, because the readings are just that minute. They're teensy. That's not the complaint. The complaint is leaning in. I have that sound issue. And as far as popping out the controls like that, they're no bigger than how they appear here. Like, this is what? 4 times as big? 3 times as big? That's not the case with the SR. But the sound is the primary irritant, because it's loud and it's droning, and and you know, there's no. It's louder in the cockpit than it is outside. Like right here, check this out. That's not too much different, but this is tolerable. This is like this isn't a distraction. With the SR, it's bad. So coming back to the PC-12, it kind of now feels like a palate cleanser because it's performing as advertised. So that's all I was going to say about it. Let's get going. Full throttle and release. Speed's coming up. Rotate. We're climbing. Positive rate. Gear up. Farewell, Asturias. Hello, coast. Oops. Wrong button. Alright, that's kind of excessive. Hello, who are you? Is that a warship? I'm pretty sure, I think Spain has only one aircraft carrier. I think it's named after a general. I forgot its name. No, not a general. It's named after a prince. No, a king. It's named after a king. And I can't think of the name of the aircraft carrier. That might be it. But most of their naval activity, I would think, would be concentrated down in the south near Rota or something. Oh, what do I know? Jesus. So, because of a mountain chain down towards the center portion of the peninsula, we're going to go up to about 10,000. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Flying into the sunrise, baby. Well, not quite into the sunrise, but... I don't even know why I said that. Oh, man. So, hi everybody. What's going on? What you doing? How you living? What are you flying? Taxi light, landing light. Ooh, got bright in here for some reason. I think that reason might be the sun. Okay. So, like I said, it's about 200 something miles, 219, 216, something like that, to Madrid, but I expect a greater than 250 knot ground speed, in which case we'll get there in about an hour, maybe a little less. Don't mind me, I'm having some munchies that I packed. Munchies that I'm eating. Yeah, we're climbing at a with a ground speed of 230. Once we're established in cruise, that'll probably go up to 260. So pretty. Of all the whoa, blew through my altitude because I was talking smack. Of all the presets, weather presets in X-Plane, Cirrus is my favorite because you get some sky and you can still see the ground and it's fairly bright. I'm going to come down to 10,000. All right. Throttle back. Now that we're established in cruise. .260 on the ground. Yeah, we got the fuel for it. I'm gonna max it out to max out the green arc. Oil pressure looks high, but I don't know. I think it's never given me a problem like that. So, so yeah, we're at 255 on the ground. Oh, 254. You know what, 254 is good. I mean, you know, yeah, we'll leave it at that. this works. So like I was saying, with Cirrus, you know, you can see the sky, a light layer of clouds, and you can also see your terrain. And it's bright, it's not overcast. Look at this, come on. This is picturesque. If you were in the right seat, you'd be taking pictures right now. So check that out. Huh? Huh? Is that bitchin' or is that bitchin'? What are we doing? It looks like what? 220, wait a minute, 210, looks like 215 indicated. 255 on the ground. I'm a happy camper. Alright, so in another video I was talking about frame rates. Going forward, I'll periodically call out what kind of frames I'm getting, for my particular plane and what it's doing, where it's at, that whole deal. Because sometimes it's just nice to know. You guys can see the abbreviated specs of my rig in the video description, so you know what I got. But right now I'm getting a solid 47-48 in the cockpit. Like, that's 46, that's 47, 48, that's 47. So, yeah, I want to be informative. And I want to relax. This is a nice, relaxing flight. So what's going on? I am preparing mentally. I should probably do it, plan it out over a month for that flight from North America to Switzerland. To take the PC-12, back to the motherland for recurrent training or whatever, or a repaint, or why ever else I would fly a couple of thousand miles over the North Atlantic, to the land of chocolates. I mean, Africa's the land of chocolates, but we're not going to talk about that. Speaking of repaints, I'm not sure if this particular paint scheme has a name. I thought it was Sun and Fun, but this is the closest to my preferred version of it. The design is the same, but it's a different color blend. But I'll accept this because it's black and red, and I can rock with black and red. And for those of you who don't know, can I? Yeah. these are the liveries that come out of the box with the PC-12. This is how they leave the factory, naked and white, and that sounds a lot worse than I intended. Meh, that's an okay. I don't know. Too surfy. Yeah, that's my go-to. You can't. For me, that's a groovy paint scheme. That's a groovy color. But there's another version of it. Like if you look it up online, you'll see what I'm talking about. Pilatus PC-12. I believe you can probably kick in Sun and Fun, but it's like it's red and white. But you know, like I said, ooh, wait a second. See, got the yapping, wasn't paying attention. almost overflew my my waypoint. And why is it curved like that? What is up with that? I've never seen that. So I'm going to switch over to Valladolid. Yep, that's it. And change course when we actually overfly it. Overfly Leon, that is. Not going to be too much of a heading change, maybe 20 degrees. "37 seconds. "15 seconds. And we are on course for Valladolid. So yeah. What's our ETA? Okay. That didn't advance. Alright, picked up Madrid. Hmm. I have no idea why. Well, you know what? We're not flying that flight plan. I mean, we are, but... yeah, that's it. Dead ahead. It's about 64 miles away, so what, 20 minutes? 15 minutes, something like that. Oof. Cockpit got cluttered. Alright, so there was a mountainous region that we flew over a moment ago. You can see some peaks to the left. I'm assuming that's the west. Oh, I'm sorry, the east. That's the east. And I wonder if those are the Pyrenees. Because they are way out there, and they're big. So we're going to hit another chain of hills. I shouldn't say hills. They're mountains. They rise up 8,000 feet above sea level. That's a mountain. And after that, we'll begin our descent. If you're expecting me to say descent into madness, I'm not going to do it. Even though I just did it. I'm eating little gelatin fruit snacks, if you're wondering. As opposed to, like, trail mix or something. I'm not opposed to trail mix. I just don't think it's as quote-unquote healthy as its marketing purports it to be. I mean, it's not like, I don't think it'll kill you, but doing 53 frames per second in the cockpit right now. That's 50. That's 40, not 50. 48, 47, 49. There's something going on over there. $51, $52. So yeah. I'm thinking about doing a hop around the peninsula, hitting, all the major. What, really? You see that flash? The aliens are coming for me. Doing a hop around the peninsula, hitting all the major airports. Yeah, just kind of a round robin, if you will, to get myself more familiar with the country, or the entire peninsula. I mean, you know, because Portugal is part of the peninsula, and I don't want to miss Portugal just because it's a different country. .254 on the ground. It's all about performance, baby. Oh, TrackIR. Let's talk about that. TrackIR has been performing... I say that because every now and again it'll have this hiccup where I'll be sitting perfectly still, just like I am now, and it'll just, you know, flake. Like extreme, like my head'll pop outside the cockpit or something. But I didn't move. I didn't even twitch. And I'm wondering. I wear glasses, and I'm wondering if it's getting false signals from the reflection of my lenses, because when I look in the it's that calibration or setup window where you can see the 3 reflective strips represented as green orbs. Every now and again I'll see 2 red orbs and they're right under it, and I'll cover an eye and it'll go dark, and I'm like, oh my god, it's picking up readings from my glasses. So, I wonder if it's that. So I got to investigate that and see if there's something I can do. I don't know. Wear polarized lenses, shades, be right up on top of it. No, that's not going to work. But yeah, I'm liking TrackIR. It's proving to be a worthwhile investment. There's a discussion as to whether VR is better. I'm seeing several sim pilots talk about how they're never going back. You know, they're never going back to non-VR flying. But I'm seeing a number of simmers saying the same thing about they can't load up the sim without TrackIR. Having that was the twitch. That was one of I was talking about. And I was kind of moving my head, but not twitchy like that. So yeah, I've never done VR. I'm intrigued by it. But I realize, or I think it comes with its own set of minuses. I think a lot of people have commented that there's a resolution issue. Like it won't be as sharp as, you know, as outside of VR. But I suppose that depends on what apparatus you're using. Yeah, frames dropped for a second. Not sure why. I have a Galaxy S8, so I should be, you know, I should be able to see some pretty sweet resolution, but I might be speaking out of turn. I don't know that for certain. I think a lot of users prefer to use HTC or an HTC phone or system for VR. At least that's I'm seeing a lot of HTC being mentioned. I don't know. I don't know. It's I've seen a couple of videos on how to set up X-Plane for VR, and I'm sorry, X-Plane for VR using the Galaxy S8. And I don't know, maybe I was just in a mood, but it seems like an afternoon of work. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just being cranky. Maybe I can get it set up in 5 minutes. I don't know. Ooh, wind farms. Look at Spain being all green and ecologically friendly and responsible. We got those in the Midwest. That was silly. But yeah, I'm amassing quite a list of things to do in X-Plane with X-Plane, and that's one of them. I want to check out this VR way of doing things and see if it's something, you know, I can rock with. I gotta say, if the resolution isn't like, you know, 1080p like this, if it isn't sharp like this, I gotta say I'm spoiled for this. I'm not sure I want to give that up. Is that the mountain chain I was looking forward to? Or is that something else? This right here. That doesn't look like it's rising up 8,000 feet. Excuse me. Did I just overfly it? Nope. sure about that? 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". I overflew it six miles ago. You're a knucklehead. All right. Sorry. 144. $142. That's what I get for not paying attention. Alright, so we're inbound to Madrid. We're 80 miles out. And in the home stretch. It looks flat for miles. What the hell was I looking at? Or maybe that's it right there. Unless those are clouds. Well, we'll soon find out. On the next episode of QJP's Flight Sim Vlog. I think we're still doing 255 on the ground. Yep. Have we picked up Madrid yet? 118.25. Haven't picked up Madrid yet. Yeah, I adore flying the PC-12. I also adore flying the Piper Warrior. Different reasons, I guess. The Piper Warrior is nostalgia for me, considering I've flown it in the real world. The PC-12 is... it's a different beast. The Piper Warrior is regarded as as personal transport, but it's also regarded as a trainer. Still regarded as a trainer. And, I'm okay with that. Good pilot's always training. But this seems like a plane for grown-ups. Like, you know, next step, aviation. Also, the Piper Warrior 2 is, well, it's kind of, it's getting up there in age. I imagine there will come a time when all aircraft commercial, personal, just all aircraft across the board are all glass cockpit. I'll be able to say goodbye to all of these gauges, and they'll all be integrated together into that G1000 type of perspective arrangement. And that's cool, you know, progress. That's what we're supposed to do. But, you know, I feel like an old guy when I think about it. And I have some preference for, you know, the 6. I have some preference for the 6 gauges. Hey, check it out. Is this the plane that the rain in Spain falls on? No, I'm kidding. So, yeah. I'm trying to move myself along into the next millennium. Oh, wait a second. Those look like mountains, and they look like they're rising high, and we are 60 miles out. That might be the mountain chain I was looking for. $60 miles, and I'm at 10,000 feet. I wonder if they're blocking the signal from Madrid. I wonder if I have to be closer, where if I was higher I could pick up the ATIS. Because 60 miles out seems kind of close to be picking up ATIS information. Maybe it's, you know, who knows. Well, I'm overthinking it. And it doesn't matter. It's serious weather anyway. It's going to be nice. Oddly enough, I pointed this out in the SR-22 video that I did. I've flown the Cirrus. There we go. I've flown the PC-12 higher than 10,000 feet, obviously. It's rated, I think, up to 30,000? I think it's rated up to 30,000. Yeah, 32 left and right. Romeo, I'll come back to that. I've flown it higher with no ill effects, but I don't remember putting the air on. I don't ever remember putting the air on in the PC-12. And I flew I took the SR up to 17,000 feet, and man, it got dark, and it got dark fast. And I immediately recognized it as hypoxia, and I was just like, oh, this is what I was trained to recognize. Duh. And that got me to wondering, well, why didn't I experience that in the Pilatus? Did it come on automatically? Because I think my air is off right now. Yeah, my air's off. So, one day I'll, well, you know what? When I, whoa, drop the pen. When I do my, transatlantic flight, I'll probably go up to, you know, above 18,000. And I can test it then, or another long trip. You know, that's I don't know, 200-300 miles in length. Yeah, that's what I was looking for, baby. No, I'm not anal retentive. I don't know the name of these mountains. We're getting 46 frames a second right here. I feel like I'm doing pi reps. Whoa. Spoke too soon, just dropped to 11 for some strange reason. Could it be the mountains? I'm actually peeking over the nose of the plane right now. Looks pretty flat afterwards. Oh, maybe not. That's kind of bumpy. So is that. Definitely that. Hang on for a second. Where's my phone? Oh, cool. Hang on for a second. I'm leaning back to get my phone. Don't mind me, I'm just doing a little research. And I'm not seeing what I want to see. Let's try explains map. What did he say was the approach runways? I thought it was...
Madrid-Barajas information Romeo. 600s, weather. Wind calm, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 18,000 scattered, 33,000 scattered, temperature 11, dew point -10. Altimeter 2992. Arriving runways 32 left, 32 right, departing runways 36 left, 36 right. Advise on initial contact.
3-2 left and right. Okay. I didn't see any ILS information for them. Well, that bites. Gonna have to do it. Gonna have to do it manually. Unless I can back course 14 left and right. 118. Well, we'll find out. Huh. Oh. Apparently I should have, that's Madrid right there. So I'm going to disconnect the autopilot. Begin a descent. We'd have to overfly it anyway to get the get to the runways, so this isn't too bad. I'm basically in a dive. Yep, there's the parallel runways, and there's the other set. Madrid sits at 2,000 feet above sea level, so I'm passing through 3,000 feet AGL. Dropping below 200 knots. What did I just say? Oh my God, I'm 1,000 feet above the ground. No. 1,800 feet. Okay, we're good. Steep turn. Obviously not something I'd be doing with passengers, but you know, even if I did have passengers, they should know to expect that from me. Gear. First notch of flaps. Oh boy. I think I might have deployed flaps a little too soon. Alright, white arc. First notch. Done. Second notch. Third. This is a sloppy approach. But I believe I can salvage it. Famous last words. I ate up all that runway, man. Oh my god. That was intense. But I managed to what's red? Stabilizer trim. Huh. Okay. Gotta look up why that's red. Let's parking brake engaged. Clear the runway. Flaps are up. Let's check that out again from the outside. Indulge me, please. It seems like a good spot to start from. Wow. I am babying it in. So yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? You know what? Let's this video is long enough. Let's end it here. Just assume that I parked without crashing into something. And yes, I'm ending the video here because I don't want to take the chance on you seeing me crash into something, because my videos end horribly all the time, all the time, all the time. Welcome to Madrid. I'll get a crew car for you, and you can... Well, Madrid is a Catholic country. Excuse me, Spain's a Catholic country. Jesus. I mean, you know who I meant. This is Quentin Parker signing off. I'll catch up with you guys in the next video. Stay out of trouble. Keep on simming. I'm out.